Hello, our students. I'm going to show you how we can begin to organize our mixed media portrait here using photop.com. Your very first step will be to go to www.photop.com as I have here in the URL. This should open up the web browser to the free application. You're going to proceed and go to File, Open, and hopefully you have all of your images and your artwork organized in a folder. That way you can easily find all your information. Okay, so I'm going to go to background and upload my traditionally made background. I used watercolors and I've matched this to go along with my metaphor. So there's my background, and you will see this open here in the layers panel. Now, the layers panel is very important. It's where you will find all of your visual information organized. So for example, here's layer 1. In order to work on layer 1, I need to physically click on it and make sure that I have this dark gray highlighted on here. I also need to make sure that my eyeball is clicked on and activated, otherwise it will be invisible. So go ahead and make sure that you have your layer panel open and working, and that when you go to File and you open up your imagery, that it goes here to your layers and that it's activated to work on it. The next part will be quite easy. It's going to be the same steps. You're going to go to File, Open. Ooh, I made a mistake though, because look what happens if I just open up a background. It will literally open up a whole new window. So you want to make sure you go to File, Open and Place. And then you're going to go to layer number 2, which should be your word art unless you've chosen to opt out. And now your word art will be here in your layers panel. If you have these corner drops, you can go ahead and drag that out in order to adjust the size. You can click and drag how you like. Alright, I'm going to click yes here on my panel, and now you'll see this is number 2. So I'm going to click on this and just label it number 2, word art. Same steps, go to File, Open and Place, and now you're going to go ahead and put layer number 3, which will be your selected selfie or an object that represents you. I am choosing my skeleton X-ray. There we go. Click OK. Awesome. So now I have layer 1, which is my background on the bottom, layer 2, which is my word art, and layer 3, which is my selfie. Okay, so now how do we work this? Alright, this is where we begin to have fun. So on layer 1, we can't see it because all the other layers are on top and they are not see-through. So the very first thing you want to do is actually go to layer 2 and play with the opacity. And now you will see that nothing is happening. That's because layer 3 is still sitting on top of layer 2. So go ahead and click the eyeball to hide layer 3. Now when you click on layer 2, you'll see that you're able to alter the words a lot easier. Now, let's say you want to make the white background disappear. Click down into Effects under where Normal is, and go ahead and play with those effects to see how you can simply add a filter to change your visual results. I'm going to leave mine at multiply. I happen to like this. And now when I click on layer 3, I'm going to play with the opacity here and check it out. This is a quick rendering of how you can be working. So using these effect buttons and then the opacity as you work with your layers.